Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Iron Elite Podcast Show with your boy Sarge. Hey, man, I'm a little stressed out because I'm trying to deal with these Jacksonville Jaguars, man, and see what's going on. But let everybody know we on. Share with a friend, man. It's the Iron Elite Podcast Show with your boy Sarge. K4L. Let go.
I was asked the other day, hey Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple. I'm petty.
Hold it up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you a true real king of the south. If you ain't getting y'all gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hold it up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you a true real king of the south. If you ain't getting y'all gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Slide on my road glide, looking so fly. 20-inch rollback, screaming eagle torque pack. I-10 to the end, it's a known patch. If you ain't a ground pounder, pay attention, fall back. We iron elite boys, no need for hitting switches. We split lanes and holding lanes, we on a mission. On our way to CA, we 100 deep. Roll the up, y'all the road, run it up, rip it up. Hold it up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hold it up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? I'm outside with it, I scrape the town burning loud when the smoke clear up. You know I hardly did it, I'm real naughty with it. My ride clean when it bling, I show the lean on the scene to get jiggy with it. No did it, get it, I'm well equipped it. My bike side got a side, so you know I'm hit. She dropped it down to split it, backed it up to shift it. Let me kick a little game to you lames riding around here, giving a set a bad name. It don't matter what you rank or what you claim. When we turn it up, you keep it motorcycling, man. My soul brothers, they roll runners, we rolling deep. When it's time to rally up, it's Black Wall Street. When you see them MCs at the RTE, roll the world down the road, run it up, rip it up. Hold it up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hold it up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig?
But Sarge, why you always gotta talk about motorcycling? Sarge, why you don't never talk about nothing else? Look here, man. If you gonna do all that crying, what the baby gonna do?
Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Iron Elite Podcast Show with your boy Sarge. Man, it's football Sunday, man. I'm just going through what I go through. But that's not the reason we're here today, man. We're here to talk about motorcycling, man. People say, Sarge, that's all you care about a motorcycle. That's all you think about is motorcycling. Well, if I told you the other stuff, you wouldn't be interested. Bills, life, work. You don't want to hear all that stuff, man. We talk about motorcycling today. And I'm talking to the guys from Unleash the Beast, man. Front brake and doggone cornbread, man. They do their thing. They straight out of Killeen. I think it's the Killeen chapter. Am I right, fellas?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, top of the evening. Family, how y'all doing, man?
Good.
Hey, man. Hey, man, y'all know how it is. Y'all Texas boys, man. We do football and we work. That's what we do. Am I right? Am I right, fellas?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So we on today, man. We talking about these guys. Their epic ride, man. They did I-10 to the end. One of them done it 2 times because he ain't had no damn sense, man. So he wanted to go through it a couple of times, man. But before we get started, fellas, if you guys don't mind, I just want to acknowledge some of our heavy hitters who come on early with us today. Man, Kodak, the most hated, man. Thank you, brother, for all the support that you give to the Iron Elite family, to the I-10 to the end. And oh, by the way, he's an I-10 to the end ambassador. My soul, man, thank you, brother, for coming on with us today, man. He did it earlier this year, man. He took a butt whipping and he did his thing. Breezy does it, man. Thank you for supporting us and doing the things that you do for us to support this platform, man. Hey, Joe Fan like a damn legend, man. Joe Fan like the godfather of soul, but he's on a motorcycle, man, that done I-10 to end his 3rd time. Man, let me do this for Joe. Let me do this real quick. Hey man, Joe getting a Dom DeMarco because Joe ain't got no damn sense, man. He did 48 states. He did the Four Corners. He did. Matter of fact, he just finished up with historic Route 66, man, the Mother Road, man. He just finished that thing up. Princess McCall, man, she's a riding legend down there in South Florida, man. 48 states, Four Corners, I-10 to the end, 2 times, man. So we got some motorcycle riders on the show today, man. We got all of the gangsters, man, on with us, man. So Kevin Wilkes, is that your brother? Is that the brother?
Yes, sir. That's my brother.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. We got Kevin, we got the brothers, man. So you know, as we get this thing going on, and all the great people that are coming on with this evening, if you guys don't mind, do us a solid, man. Reach up, hit the like button, so we can get the algorithms going, so we get the show pushing. But man, for everybody that's on with us today, we appreciate you guys. You know, we know you guys just came off the highway. You guys been doing your thing, man. You could be anywhere doing anything, man, but you're rocking with us today on the Iron Elite Podcast Show with my 2 incredible guests, man. Front Break and Cornbread, man, from Unleashed Beast, man. So gentlemen, I'm just making sure I get it straight. So both of you guys are out of the Killeen chapter, right? Killeen, Texas, right?
Correct.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to my doggone brother Kool-Aid, man. He be getting it in, man. Kool-Aid Fumes, man. Turbeezy, man. All out of the Unleashed Beast chapters, man. So shout out to you guys. So, fellas, we doing good this evening?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, doing great.
All right, man. Y'all know I got shenanigans, man. So I'm gonna have a little jokey joke going on here. There, y'all don't take me too serious, man. I'm just doing my thing. So, fellas, I think you guys have been back, what, 2 weeks now?
About 2 weeks.
Yeah, about 2.
About 2 weeks. We got it back together when we got back to work and got back to our regular life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what's up. So the fellas, they decided they're gonna do the I-10 to the end. And man, I'm just gonna say this, man. For those that don't know about Unleashed Beast MC, man, they've been coming through steady. They have, man, and they've got some great guys in their chapters. They get some great girls. As a matter of fact, Kool-Aid has a patch now, and he has a riding campaign. It's called the Syntax Challenge.
Yes.
Man, Kool-Aid is a bad boy, man. I had the privilege of taking part of his Texas segment of the Syntax Challenge, where I did Texas end to end. I did from El Paso to, I can't remember the small little town right outside of Eastern Texas, right before the Texas state line, God forgive me. But I had a chance. No, it's actually a little small area, even east of Beaumont.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think Beaumont is the first major town, but it's some ridiculous gas station stop that I took. And I submitted my receipt and did what I had to do for Kool-Aid to be able to be certified for what he's got going on. But man, it's a great thing. And for everybody out there who's doing motorcycle challenges, whether it's rallies or the social experiment, or just getting out there riding for runs and stuff, man, you learn so much about yourself, about your club brothers, about one another when you get on that highway, man, and you experience America behind the handlebars. Is that a fair assessment, brothers?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome, man. Like I said, I'm gonna take the headphones off because I think I can hear myself pretty well. You guys let me know. Can you hear me pretty good? Okay,
Perfect.
great. So we finna get into it. So we got the brothers here today. If you guys don't mind, before we get things really rocking and rolling, let's take a couple minutes out to introduce ourselves to the rest of the world and tell the world a little bit about you. So I'm gonna do this. Let's go with you, Cornbread. Let's go with you first. Tell us a little bit about you, who you are, and we'll go from there. Let's go with it, my brother.
Hey, it's your boy Cornbread, Biker Nerd. I've been in the club about 6 years. I've been doing a lot of riding. I've went to Canada. I've been all over. Kool-Aid, he brought me into this thing, and I never really imagined I'd be riding long rides like I've been doing without him. He's coached me and mentored me a lot. And yeah, just out here trying to get some miles in. Last year I did 20,000 miles. This year I'm at 18. I'm trying to keep to beat what I beat last year. Just trying to put a good rep for ULB all over the country. Just riding and being respectful.
That's what's up, my guy. That's what's up. So who else we got next, man? Who we got next?
We got front break out of ULB, the Killeen chapter. Been rocking for about a year. Kool-Aid's my sponsor also. You see the guy getting out doing his thing. So last year did about 10. This year kicking up to about 15K. Just getting out, riding and working, like you said. Riding, working, taking care of the family.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So thank you, fellas, for being on with us this evening. And for those who just come joining us, man, when you come in, hit the like button, man, so we get the algorithms going. And we thank you for coming on and rocking with us today. We're talking about an epic I-10 to the end ride. And these gentlemen, man, I'm just say this, man. When y'all came into Jacksonville, y'all was so cool. Y'all came in dark 30, like special forces, man. But, you know, the fellas came in, y'all bed it down, and y'all got up and y'all hit that road first thing in the morning. So, fellas, let me say this, man. I know y'all belong to a club. I know club has their bylaws and they have their procedures on what they do and how they get out. But let's talk about a specific ride. When we got two club brothers that's getting ready to make a long distance ride, what was the conversation before getting this ride started? And anybody can take this. What were some of the ways that you guys did to prep yourself before starting this long distance ride?
Well, pretty much shot it out into the group me. There was a couple of the brothers that wanted to go at first, but then it boiled down to just me and Cornbread. Boiled down to just me and Cornbread. So we had a couple phone calls. We talked about what we're bringing, what we're not bringing. Kind of went over a couple different itineraries of how we was gonna handle the ride.
Okay, you sure that can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Okay, I got my sound crackling just a little bit. Hopefully, I can work out the audio situation. And I truly understand it. Okay, so most of the rides, and this is not specific for anybody. You know how it is. Life be life, and most of us say sometimes we start a ride off, say 6 months in advance, and we might start off with 20 guys, and by the day of the ride, we got 3 guys. Just because life, you know, things happen, jobs, life. There's a baby, there's family issues, and all kind of cool things going on. But we got down to you two guys to what we had going on. So now we find out it's going to be Cornbread and it's going to be front break. Okay, and as you went on, and let me make sure, are you guys hearing me cracking or is the sound good?
it's a little crack.
Cracking.
A little cracking. Okay, we got some audio problems and hopefully I can get this. Okay, hopefully I can get it kind of worked out. Give me one second here. Okay, so chat, if you can hear me well, if you guys don't mind, put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear us well and clear, put me a 2 if you can't hear us that well. So fellas, we're gonna go ahead and push on. So we get on a group line and we decide, okay, hey, we get ready to make this ride. We get ready to do our thing. What were some of the things that you guys spoke about? Because I don't know. I know you, Front Break. I know you made this I-10 to the end of the ride. Cornbread, have you ever made 10 to the end before?
I had never. I actually
Okay.
got Kool-Aid and did it a while back, and I was supposed to do it when they did it with them, but I couldn't get off from work. I didn't have enough leave to take off, and that was kind of like one of my bucket rides to do for this year. And when my brother put it into the group chat, I hell yeah, I'll do that. You know, we discussed it on the phone. We had several conference calls with me. Him and his brother, I think, was supposed to do it with us. Something happened where, you know, we pushed on, and we talked about like packing, and we broke down like certain scenarios where we go from Jacksonville, wherever. We had planned stops, and front brake had planned out really well. Uh, even had the checklist, fuel stops and everything. So, we just made sure we were on the same page. We packed enough for cold weather, rain, whatever the case may be.
Okay, cool. We're still getting a little cracking, but hopefully we'll be able to work it out throughout the show. I've been kind of muting, so gentlemen, if you guys don't mind, if you could do me a favor, until you're ready to talk, we're gonna go ahead and have you guys mute yourself, and then when you're ready to talk, unmute yourself, and we'll see what kind of feedback and stuff we going. If it's Sarge, then I'll do the same thing, and I'll mute myself, and we'll try to work this out as we go along in the show. Okay, so. All right, so we're club brothers. We've talked on the group chat. We kind of understand it is what it is. And it's going to be us two, and we finna do our thing. And oh, by the way, there's a lot of people that's going to be watching us and observing. And observing what we do. Hey, man, take me through it. So front break, what you thinking? And how did the conversation set? Because you knew you were doing a social experiment.
Right.
You knew everybody's going to be watching you. You knew everybody's going to be criticizing or cheering based off what you had going on. What was your thought process of this, homie?
Hey, at the time, the thought process was my first time ride with Cornbread. It was long distance ride. We'll get to know each other. We get there safe, try to get back safe. I didn't need his wife calling and fussing at me about him, and I doggone sure didn't need my wife calling and fussing at him about me.
True. True. Hey, what were you thinking, Cornbread? What was going on in your mind?
I was just thinking, like, man, it's kind of the same level. We didn't really rode a long distance ride together, but we've rode long distance rides separately. So I figured that the first day we started riding, that we would just kind of feel out how each other ride, and before you know it, I was getting over and blocking before he was even signaling, and we was just moving.
I could tell when you guys came in, I saw mutual respect. I saw a healthy mutual respect that you guys had for one another, and I think that's a big deal when you're doing these long distance rides. And I've had many club brothers, club sisters, independents that have made this ride. Some have known each other for a long time. Some have known each other for just a small amount of time. But it's those uncomfortable conversations that you got to have with each other before the ride. It's the respect you have to have for each other before the ride, because let's be honest, everybody's not going to ride the way Sarge is going to ride. Sarge is not going to ride the way everybody else is going to ride. Did you guys, coming out of Killeen, y'all rode together to Jacksonville?
Now, we stay about 2 hours apart, so we left at the same time. I think I left about 6, and I think you left, about 6:30? So, same distance. I just took 20 to 49 to 10. And I think he rocked the 10.
Okay, so y'all met up in Jacksonville, am I correct?
Correct.
Okay, so y'all met up in Jacksonville. So now y'all got to knock down 2,400 plus miles together. We get to Jacksonville that night, because y'all got to Jacksonville pretty late, am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think y'all rode in probably damn near after 11 o'clock p.m. East Coast time, am I right?
About 11:30.
Yeah, so y'all didn't have very much sleep before y'all had to get out and hit the 10 that morning, am I correct?
Correct.
Okay, so bet. So we get ready. We've talked on the group line. We talked about what we want to do, what our goals or our vision are. So the first day getting out the gate, talk us through it. How was the first day getting out the gate together? Because this is our first long distance ride together as club brothers. Am I correct?
Correct.
Okay. Front break, you got your style. Cornbread, you got your style. But you guys said, you know, we have mutual respect for one another. But tell me about how the first day went. And I'll throw this out, and you guys both can have a turn at it. Let's go for it.
All right, we got
So,
about. Oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
Go for it. Go for it, front break.
We decided we're gonna wake up at 4:15. Got up at 4:15. Got out the hotel by 5. Went down over there to the sign at the BP gas station. And then once we got on the 10, like you said, we had a little bit of took a little bit of time for us to get in sync with each other. But sorry, before we got out of Florida, we was rocking and rolling.
Okay, so rocking and rolling. There was a lot of rocking and rolling to do that first day. So the first day, take me through it, bro. What did y'all see? What was the issues? And I'm not saying bad issues. Say we're knocking down. I think y'all's first leg was from what, Jacksonville to y'all went all the way into Beaumont. Am I correct? Lake Charles.
We went all the way in.
You say again?
We went all the way into Houston. We stopped in Houston.
Yeah.
But
So
along the
y'all,
way, a little bit of traffic in Baton Rouge and New Orleans. We hit a little bit of rain, like off and on for about 5 minutes and stop. It was real spotty. We had some road rage issue when we were in Louisiana, almost into Texas. Guy tried to run me off the road. And then in Beaumont, hit construction, the traffic really got heavy. And then once we passed through Beaumont, it opened up a little bit, and we got into Houston Saturday night, and that traffic was really bad. So front bank was like, "Hey, we should stop and rest here." And I was like, "All right." And I think that was the best decision we made.
mm-hmm. So you said, if I didn't understand you, because we had a bunch of crackling on it, did you say road rage
Yes,
issues?
a blue car tried to run me off the road.
Somebody tried to run you off the road.
They tried to. I went past the guy, and then Cornbread came in, went past him, and there's some guy in a Dodge Dart just got in his feelings, started trying to run him off the road, try to run him into the cement barrier. But thankfully, we had just rolled past a Dodge pickup truck, a dually. We gave the guy a thumbs up because his truck was sitting kind of nice. And then once the guy started acting crazy, the guy in the dually started blocking for us. So we got off the next exit, and then I don't know if the guy got off, but we got in a defensive posture just in case.
Wow. Okay. Hey, man, no love for the motorcycle riders out there. A lot of times we see all kind of crazy stuff, and I tell everybody, man, as motorcycle riders, we have to always ride defensively. It is what it is, because we don't have a whole lot of steel surrounding us like cars and trucks and the cages do, man. So shout out to you guys, man. Yeah, I'm still trying to work that out in my brain sometimes, why people always want to play chicken with motorcycle riders. I really don't know, because you don't play chicken with trains and you don't play chicken with tractor trailers, but you will do it with a motorcycle rider. So, it just kind of is what it is. Is that fair, fellas?
Yeah.
Okay. So we take out that morning. What did y'all get out of? Y'all got on the road about what, 4:30?
It was about, by the time we left BP, it was about 5:15.
Okay. So what should we expect, fellas? Leaving Jacksonville 5:15 a.m. in the morning, say, taking us the first, 200-300 miles. What should we expect?
It was cold.
It was cold, boring.
Yeah.
Foggy.
No traffic. Great. That part was good. No traffic.
little
Yeah.
baby deer.
Yeah, going through the forest, leading
Yeah,
out. I was
Osceola
watching
Forest for those that don't
deer,
know.
watching
Yeah,
out for deer on the side of the road.
facts. Hey, they're not big deer, but they're enough deer to ruin your day. Is that fair?
Sure, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I tell everybody that's going through that time of morning. I thought I talked to you guys about it. Like, man, look out for them damn deer coming through
Yeah.
Osceola Forest. Yeah, yeah, it's a little rough. But as you guys moved on, say west of 7510, moving to Tallahassee, and west of Tallahassee, it opens up. Is that fair?
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, okay. Plus, you gain an hour so it's
Right.
still dark until you get. I think from the time that you guys were leaving, you're still dark into what, almost Panama City,
Right.
around that time frame. Pretty smooth sailing up in that way.
Yeah, smooth through Florida.
Okay.
It's heat though, and it's some smoke burning.
You say it was burning smoke and
Like trash or something was burning. It smells smoke.
Yeah,
oh,
it was on the east side of the road, east side of the highway. Somebody was
Yeah.
burning something.
it might have been some forestry stuff going on.
Yeah,
Maybe it was just, thinning out some stuff into some forestry stuff going on. Because for those that don't know, man, on the panhandle, there's a lot of pine trees. There's a lot of pine forests up in that area. And I don't know if during the time that you guys, a couple weeks ago, I don't know what the rain table is. I ain't gonna even pretend like I follow all that crap. But I know the Forestry Service get in, they do a lot of stuff, especially because of hurricane season and all that stuff that goes on. So they feel out certain things and they're strategic about what they do up in that area. So, but for the most part, it was pretty decent. You guys didn't really have no real issues up in there, right?
nah, no major issues. Still like early Saturday morning, so pretty much smooth sailing. Got through Mobile, through the tunnel with no issues. Crossed the bridge, no issues.
Okay. So this time of year, really, really rainy or up and down? What do you guys say?
Just spotty showers. Spotty
Yeah.
showers in Louisiana.
It's just spotty, patchy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So rain gear. Now I ain't gonna lie. I had a female on not too long ago. She was a gangster. She had a little rebellious in her heart. She said, "Sort I ain't have no rain gear." She's in Southern California. It never rains in Southern California, but it damn sure rained on this side. She said, "Sarge, I had 2 rain jackets, no bottoms, and I made it do what it do." But it was a little bad. So you guys, rain suits, heated suits, what did you guys pack on the bike?
I had a rain suit, heated suit, but we didn't need it. Didn't need the rain suit. I wore the riding pants and a riding jacket, but like I said, the rain was light, so it didn't get cold enough for the heated suit until on the way back.
Okay, bet. Would you carry cornbread?
I had my rain gear. I had my cold weather gear, and then I had some extreme cold weather jacket just in case I got a little cold. I didn't really pack the heated gear, but maybe next time.
Did you guys use any type of rain gear from, like, what'd you get? Harley gear or cycle gear or something else specific that you had?
I got a Harley suit from Harley, rain suit from Harley.
My rain suit's Harley as well.
Okay, so nobody went into Walmart and bought the $13 rain suit.
Nah,
I've done that before, and I ended the run and it blew off.
nah,
It was
Yeah,
all
it'll last
messed
you about
up.
an hour.
yeah.
It came off.
Yeah,
That was in my
yeah,
young.
yeah. Hey, all of us, when we were young, man, we didn't give a damn, man. We put a trash bag over ourselves and kept it
Dog
pushing.
dogs.
Yeah, yeah. Well, awesome, man. Seemed like the temperatures were pretty decent for you guys. I remember that night when y'all left me, things seemed like it was pretty mild. It wasn't nothing too crazy. And I don't think the rain was too bananas. that night. So everything went really, really well. So on the bike itself, did you guys have any particular emergencies type gear, any gear to deal with extreme weather situations, whether it was foul weather or cold weather? Let's talk about how we pack how we pack the bike as far as equipment. Anything particular on the bikes?
Yeah, so I pack all my tools and my roadside gear that I need. I pack that in my touring pack with my main bag that I carry with me, like my gym bag and my touring pack. And then on my left side, I'll have all my cold weather gear, and then on my right side, I got my rain gear, and then it's kind of like I call it my junk drawer. So I just last minute stuff, I just throw it in there.
Okay, cool. What about you, front brakes?
I had the pretty much same setup. Had tools in my left saddlebag, right saddlebag with a jump box, air compressor, auxiliary light. Had a first aid kit, stool just in case.
I carry a stool now.
Yeah, hey, that
Yeah,
little twist
yeah.
out stool from Amazon. Hey, that thing's a beast.
Facts.
Yeah,
The wife got us two of them. Yeah,
yeah.
big deal.
The,
Yeah.
Rain gear and heated gear was in the left saddlebag. I rock a Shoei helmet with the Cena set inside of it, and then I got some Harley lights, Mr. Bell. Nothing like you from what I heard.
Yeah, because we was getting there. We was getting there. He said, "What kind of helmets did you wear in the auxiliary lighting?" Because D-Bell, man, shout out to D-Bell, man. D-Bell is the master of motorcycle lighting, man. You ride with D-Bell, it's like you riding with lights on the space shuttle. You know, they're going to see you from here to Saturn. Did you guys use any type of auxiliary lights, or is all stock lighting?
I got some lights. So
Mhm.
we rolling at night. I'm jumping ahead a little bit. We rolling at night. I turn my lights on because I'm the lead man. This joker turned his lights on as I'm going through a curve, hit the mirror. I'm like, what the hell? So
You say you turn whoa. You say you turn your lights off?
no, I turned them on. I had some auxiliary lights. So I turned
Okay,
mine on. So when he seen me turn mine on, he turned his on. But
right.
he has, I don't know what he got on that thing, man. But them shits hit the mirror. Like, what the hell, dog? So we stopped. I said, hey, man, you didn't have them lights on before, did you? He said, nah, but when I see you turn yours on, I turn mine on. Bro, you don't need to turn yours on.
So, Cornbread, what kind of lights you got?
Man, I bought the lights from Amazon. I don't know. I can get the link for it, but they're like
Okay,
they're super white light bright, and they have like an amber in there. You can actually wire it up for the on everything, but they're super bright.
okay, okay.
They're
So
like
y'all didn't. Okay, so y'all didn't really have no issues with lighting. Y'all had enough light because you know us old guys, man. I can never get enough light. And that's why I don't like to do too much riding at night. I'll do some late night crawling if I got to, but bro, if I can get out of it, I just don't do it because unless you're getting those like D Bell has the Denali's and what's the other lights you got? D Bell. D Bell's over here. He's my light expert. So what's the other lights that you got, D Bell, if you don't mind putting in the chats? But I know he has the Denali's and then he has some I want to say he has about 3 different auxiliary lights that he uses and bro, it is brighter than heck. It's Harley, who's that had the lights called the day makers. Until
man.
until they've seen D Bell, he has real day makers.
I want to
So
say
you
that
say, huh?
I thought it was Advon Black. Sure.
Yeah, yeah. He's got some real deals, man, that are out there. And I plan on once I can. He said Clearwater. There we go, Clearwater. Once I can make my checking and savings match up, I'm gonna put me some on my bike, man. So okay, so lighting was good. You guys had your lighting together. Equipment was good. Sound like you guys had what you needed on the bike. Sound like for the most part, you guys didn't have any issues with, dealing with Future Eyes on Amazon is good on a budget. There it is. There it is. D-Bell ain't got no budget, man. He can just do what the hell he wants to do. For the rest of us guys, we have to be on the budget, man. So, but for the most part, you guys were prepared. Is that fair to say for the trip itself?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, we're pushing. We're prepared. Things are really good the first day. Talk to me about Texas, going from Eastern Texas to Western Texas. What should we expect as riders going through Texas? And y'all Texas boys, so y'all should be subject matter experts on that. Let's go.
A long ass ride.
Long time, homie. Don't be in a hurry going through Texas. Don't be in a hurry.
Boring, terrible roads, and expect any type of weather.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sun was out and it was raining. What the heck?
Hey, but in fairness to Texas, let's say Beaumont to San Antonio is different from, say, Bernie to El Paso. Is that fair with roads?
That's fair.
I think the more rural Texas you get out to, the better the roads.
That's true.
The
True
more
statement.
metro Texas you're in, Beaumont, Baytown, Houston, Katy, even going into San Antonio, you're finna get that business. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Definitely San Antonio.
Even in El Paso, you're gonna get that business
Yeah.
as far as the roads, right? How should I prepare myself, so fellas? If I'm getting ready to hit Texas, how should I be prepared and what should I expect?
Going through Houston, you gotta kind of like plan it. When we got to Houston, man, it was night. We've been riding all day, and that traffic was, man, Saturday night in Houston, crazy. Traffic was thick. That's why we decided we go ahead and shut it down for the night.
Well, Houston, they getting it in on Saturday night.
Man, yeah, everybody.
Yeah, Houston getting it in on a Saturday night. So y'all roll through Saturday night, because y'all didn't bed down in Houston, did you?
Yeah, we stopped in Houston.
Yeah, we
Okay,
bet.
y'all. Okay, so y'all bedded. I see D-Bell said Texas roads are no, but there's always construction. Facts. That is true. Okay, so y'all bedded down in Houston that night.
Yeah, correct.
The first leg of the road, you guys knocked down Florida, Georgia. I'm sorry, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and then into Texas. So y'all were knocking down states like it was nobody's problem.
Check.
But once you got to Houston, in the same amount of time it took you to knock down Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas. Now this stretch, it takes just as long just to get from Houston to New Mexico as it took to get through all those other states. How do you deal with the psyche with that, with also knowing that you're going through the gauntlet? And for those, before you guys go, for those that don't know about the gauntlet is the stretch of highway, we call it. It's not because it's the highway to hell. It's none of that stuff. It's just very, very rural. So if something happens bad on the gauntlet, it multiplies itself times 10 because gas stations, civilizations, hospitals, or Harley-Davidson shops, or Polaris shops, or Indian shops, or Honda shops are so few and far between. And it's that stretch between Bernie, Texas, west of San Antonio, all the way to El Paso. That ain't nothing, homie. Ain't nothing out there. Is that fair, fellas? It's desert. And as you come across one ridge line and you can see, it might look like it's only 15, 20 minutes, but you're talking about, in some cases, 40 miles, 50 miles before the next ridge line. And then you find it's that, and you look at the next ridge line, and you got a whole nother ridge line going on, and ain't nothing in between. Is that fair? Anybody got a better assessment of that?
All right, that's a fair statement.
Sure. Right.
So how we do that, man? So how we get ourselves, get our mind mentally to be able to take that on?
I knew what to expect because I had already been through there last year. So I think when we left Houston, rode through Katy and all that, little fog. Got through San Antonio pretty smooth because Sunday morning, once we got to Bernie, we stopped. I had 2 fuel canisters that I filled up just in case. I didn't need them.
Smart man.
Say again?
Smart man.
Yes, sir. I didn't need them. I didn't use them last time, but just in case. Like I said, this is the first time me and Cornbread was rocking together or rolling together. So, like I said, just in case. But we had the cheat sheet that I think Low Key posted it last year.
Yeah, shout out to Low Key I-10 ambassador. He did a cheat sheet coming off iExit, the app, the gas station app, to help you. And for those who are getting ready to make the ride, coming up here soon, I just want to say this on the Facebook group page, our Elite Home on the Ground Panels Reunion, our Elite Home of the Titans Award. In the feature section at the very top of the page, we have the iExit, all the cheat sheets of the gas station stop. So you got no excuse, man. Look at it, or you will be sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish your thought, my guy.
Now, I shared the picture with Cornbread. So the first stop, I think we went like 60 miles, and my bike was getting less fuel mileage than he was, less miles per gallon than he was. So we stopped at the first 60, and then we went like another 100 stop. And then I thought we was out the desert before I think we got the Van Horn. I said, that should be it. But yeah, well, that wasn't it.
So since you said fuel stop, so what do you guys both ride? What do you gentlemen ride? And the year and the make, the model of the bike, if you don't mind.
I ride a 2020 Harley Davidson Road Glide. It's a standard road.
Okay. Any motor work with it, or is it all stock?
It's all stock, just some bars and radio stuff, and that's about it.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
I'm on a 14 Ultra Limited. I got a stage 1, but I got bars and music.
Okay. So what was the deviation between fuel mileage between those two bikes? Because I know one's a Milwaukee 8, one's a 103, right?
Correct.
Okay. What was the deviation on the gas mileage? Do you guys know?
About 50 miles.
Yeah, it's about 50 or 60 miles more to him.
Okay. So with that being said, did you guys have a okay, say we're gonna go standard 150 or 130? What was the thought process on the gas stops?
We went about 150, 160 between stops.
Okay. So how were you looking with that front brake? Were you normally close to E on 160?
Yeah, I was close to E, probably between 25 and 30 miles left.
Okay. And how were you looking, Cornbread?
There was a few times we pushed it to where I had like maybe 30 miles left, so I knew he was pretty low. So we made it do what it do.
Because normally the Milwaukee 8s do really well unless you're throttling down past 85 miles an hour. Now I ain't gonna ask you were you following traffic laws because y'all Texas boys. I ain't gonna even ask you about the traffic laws, but I know as long as for me I got a Milwaukee 8, I got a 2023 road glide limit. As long as I don't go past 83. I'm normally doing pretty good on the tank. I can normally knock off 108, 190 miles. But when I start doing something other than that, then it starts to vary. It starts to really vary. Is that fair?
Fair.
Now I know
the gas, like the quality, because some of the gas you get more and then some get less.
Yeah, that's very fair. Because as we move into Western Texas and we start to move closer to New Mexico, I think the octane level goes down. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, the octane level goes down. So do you guys, with that being said, do you guys carry any octane boost or anything like that? Or you say, hey, we're just going to rock with what we got?
I just rocked with what we had.
Okay.
I said I was gonna take some next time because one fill up, that mug said like 120, 120
Bro,
miles.
I don't blame you. I think you should. I think you should. You know, when the weather and I know some people in the chat, D Bell or maybe some of the gangsters out there in the chat right now. He said, "How fast were you going to probably?" D Bell ain't gonna tell you they breaking no law. They ain't telling you they breaking no law, D Bell. How fast was y'all going, homie?
About
70.
90.
Okay.
Yeah,
By 90,
Yeah.
about 85, 90.
man, y'all was getting the gas station every 120 miles. Knock it off. Hey, knock it off. Hey, K Solo said to me one time, K Solo said, man, hey, Sarge, I go across the whole country doing 70 miles an hour, and I make it a certain amount of time. I gotta, when he gave me the calculus, I really do gotta agree with him because the faster you go, the quicker you go to the gas station stop. And then if you're in a club brothers like to sometimes they want to smoke on one. They want to have they want to eat a hot dog. and then those things start to factor in the gas station stop. So when he gave me the calculus that he gave me, I had to kind of give it to him sometimes because I understand that. Motorcycle riders, we're going to ride fast. And if we're not disciplined, we're going to spend more time at the gas station doing things that we do. In y'all's case, how is your gas station stops looking like? What are you doing? Like 10, 15 minutes of gas station stop? Or you can tell me a lie. We ain't nobody going to hold you to it.
Yeah, we stopped for probably about 20 minutes to stop, maybe a little
About
bit
20
more.
minutes to stop. Okay.
I had that old man bladder, so I had to pee like every 2 hours. I gotta get to the bathroom.
Facts, homie. Ain't gonna be none of that every
And you
other
gotta stay
gas station stop.
hydrated, so I'm drinking water and pee. So
Hey, shout out to Moose. Moose said to me, he said, "Sorry, we don't do all that extra every other gas station stop." He say, "When I gotta pee, I gotta pee." I say, "Brandon's me too." You know,
Hey, that's legit. Hey,
if you
that's
hydrate the way you're supposed to, bro, it is what it is. He said, if you carry octane boost, make sure the container is upright and sealed. The octane
from
boost
break
will.
news, when I start texting him like, "Hey man, how many more miles you got?" He knew it's
Yeah, he had to go to the bathroom.
Hey man, it is what it is. And if you're staying hydrated, you're doing the right thing for yourself and your health. It just is what it is. And for us who rock on these Harleys, man, there's a lot of vibrating and stuff going on, and we're sitting on these seats for a long period of time. It just is what it is, man. And most importantly, more important than time, health, hydration, physical, ability is the most important thing in these bikes because we don't want nothing to go bad. And I know when you guys came through, the weather was pretty decent, so the conditionings of the weather wasn't quite as bad.
Bro.
But you're still losing a lot of you're still losing a lot of body fluid. Your body's still going through what it's going through because you're spending a long, unusual time on the motorcycle. Is that fair?
That's fair.
Okay. So let's talk, since we're on this direction, let's talk food. Do you guys, are y'all we don't eat till we get to where we're going? Do we eat at night? We sleep? We eat a banana, some nuts? Y'all laughing. So what was the eating plan?
I would let a cornbread take it.
for the
Go
most
for
part.
it, cornbread. Talk to me, fella.
For the most part, we snack and go, but like I gotta have one good meal, man. I gotta eat something for some energy, like either breakfast or lunch or something, because I can't run all day on no food. But I don't like to eat a lot because I don't want to be in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So
Shout out to the gas station chicken. Leave that alone.
Chicken,
Leave that alone.
the big ass sandwiches.
Yeah, hey, but I'm gonna say this, man. Probably from all the interviews I've done, and I've done probably well over 300 interviews on I-10 to the end. I would say probably 8 out of 10 say, Sarge, I go majority of the day without eating. I just, little snacks, banana, nuts, protein bars, those type of things, because I don't want to get sleepy on the bike. I'm a little different, man. I think I'm a weirdo. After a certain amount of miles, if I've knocked down 600, 700, 800 miles, it helps me better when I eat. It almost it's like an adrenaline boost for me to push. Food in itself when I'm on the bike doesn't necessarily make me sleepy. Food in a car makes me sleepy. But I know there's different tricks for different folks to do. I always say, okay, whatever it is for you, whether big meal, medium meal, or snacks, just whatever it is, make sure that you have fuel. Don't go all day without nothing. That is a very bad recipe for disaster. What do you guys think about that? What's your thought process on it?
I agree with you. We pretty much snapped throughout the day, and then we ate at night.
I agree with that. Yeah.
You gotta have something, whether it's peanuts, bananas, or fruit, or a beef jerky, or those type of things. Have something. Just like your motorcycle can't go all day without fuel, you can't either. You gotta have something, and you gotta understand. And for this podcast, I tell my jokes and we laugh and we goof off. For folks who have underlying health ailments, diabetes, high blood pressure, and some other things, you have to understand where you sit on this thing. You can't allow somebody to take you along on a journey that's a death march. If you have to eat, you got to eat. If you got to sleep and you need a sleep apnea machine or whatever, you got to get sleep. That's what it is. So with that said, because I know you guys ain't 20 years old no more, let's talk about, say, sleep pattern and rest. How do we put that together? Say, okay, we get to the hotel room, hey man, I only need 2 hours of sleep. Hey man, I need 7 hours of sleep. How was that negotiated and how did you guys work that out?
I would just talked about it and just came up with the wake up time at 4:15 every morning, no matter what time zone we was in. We got up at the same time every morning. We didn't. I didn't hang out too late. I realized I was an old man in the room. I had to go to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up. So we got to hotels. Most of the time we bedded down, by 8 o'clock at night or earlier?
Earlier.
Okay, so good. My thing is I try to now get to a hotel 6 o'clock. At worst case scenario, and maybe I'll give you one day, I might push the first day coming out of the gate because I have a lot more momentum. But I want to be in a hotel by 6, 7 o'clock at the worst, and sometimes even earlier than that. What was you guys' strategy?
We basically just pushed until, we got tired and we mutually agreed to, hey, we good to stop here. And, like the one day we tried to push to Phoenix, but we ended up stopping in Tucson because, our body was just tired and we were just like, hey, I think we should just shut it down. It's the safest bet, safe is the key. So we just mutually agreed, said, all right, we're going to stop and we got a hotel.
Yeah, everybody pretty much tell you when it's ready to shut down. If you're not hitting the
Right.
curves as tight as you was hitting them earlier in the day, and you find yourself a
Facts.
little bit loopy, going through the curve straight up, it's trying to start shutting it down. Start looking for a spot to lay it down for the night.
I agree. If you're doing goofy stuff at the gas station, forgetting to put the kickstand down or pulling up at the gas station, making a turn, and you almost drop the bike at the gas pump. And we laugh because that happens to all of us. When you've been on the bike for a long, long period of time, I call it the loopy phase. You're not as tight. You're not as engaged. That's normally your body telling you, hey, you're not very sharp anymore. It might be time to go in and shut this rascal down, because on the highway you need to be as sharp as you humanly possibly can, especially if you've been on a long time. There's things on the highway. There's we call them alligators, road alligators, and there's shrap that's coming from tires. There's things that are coming out of trucks. There's things that are coming from cars. There's things that are laid in the road, and you have to be extremely sharp to be able to maneuver around those things. Not to mention, as we ain't even got into it yet, the weather conditions, wind in New Mexico and Arizona and those in Western Texas. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Okay. So cool. So all right, let's push on, gentlemen. So now we into it. We're a couple days into it. You guys, you're feeling each other. You know how this thing is working. You got a momentum. You got your strategy together. Take me into. We're leaving Western Texas. Take me from New Mexico to Cali. What we talking about and how we deal with that?
All right, so to Cali, from New Mexico, it was really cold in the morning. We didn't really hit a lot of traffic. We just basically hit traffic in like the big cities like Phoenix and Tucson. Once you get out of the big cities, it's pretty much smooth sailing. And then it was really cold in the mornings, all the way up until like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it started warming up. But out there in the
Because
desert,
this time of the year, I said this one time. I went through the TNT, and I went the beginning of April. This was a couple years ago, and I was freezing my tail off in New Mexico. I left that morning, left El Paso, and I'm getting up in Lordsburg. And for those that don't know, Lordsburg actually sits on the help me out with it, gentlemen, on the New Mexico Arizona state line. Am I right? And the elevation is very high. It was 22 degrees. And my hands couldn't get warm. Then I pulled in a gas station. They said, "How you doing?" I said, "Ma'am, I'm cold." She said, "Yeah, it's the desert." She said, "Give it another hour, you'll be burning up." Is that? Did y'all go through that? Give it
Yeah, we
another
went
hour,
through
you be
that.
burning up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we went through that. Yep.
you go from freezing your tail off in a matter of a couple hours. It's like delayering all that crap, getting all that crap off your body. Is that fair?
That's fair.
figuring all that out.
Yeah, it kind of is what it is. So since we on that, let's speak. So we speaking about being cold because now we're dealing with high elevation area. We're dealing with New Mexico high elevation. We're dealing with portions of Arizona high elevation. We're dealing with portions of California. We're coming across the state line, coming through Blythe and those type of areas, high elevation. So what should riders expect, man? Wind and all kind of crazy stuff. What should they expect coming from that stretch of highway? Because at this point, we're talking probably 600 miles. What should we expect from those last 600, 700 miles?
Sorry, it's what I expected. I didn't get. I expected to win, but as we was going past the windmills and all that, they were standing still. So no
You were
wind.
lucky, homie.
Last time it was trying to fight to keep the bike on the road, but this time it was smooth sailing coming through there.
It makes a big difference, depends on what time of year, right?
Yes, sir.
Spot on.
Yeah, huge difference.
I remember early in the year, the Arizona Bike Week, we Kool-Aid, and that wind was just tearing us up. It was blowing us from, like, we'd fight to get on one side and then and then fight to get back. It was real bad. And this time we went through, I was expecting wind or a dust storm or something, but it was pretty good weather. It was a little windy. It was bad.
Good deal. So we get into Cali, and this is what we see in Cali. This is what we see in Cali. I'm gonna try to mute it real quick. Let's see so the noise to say. So now we're splitting lanes, are we not, fellas?
Yes, sir.
We doing our thug. Hey, who don't like split lanes?
Hey, I didn't like it at first. Now it's like an adrenaline rush.
I
Yeah,
love that stuff.
I was a rookie. I had never done it before. And when you see the first bike come out, the female, she comes by. Shoo!
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
said, well, I guess it's time for us to go. And he went, I went
Right,
behind him
right.
from then on. And we was from there. Shit was just riding through.
Hey, when you see them do that thing, you like, oh hell no, I'm finna do the
Yeah.
same thing, right?
Like I said, we seen a guy went before us. I was like, all right, he on a sports bike. Well, that female went through. I just went ahead and picked my pegs up.
Yeah. Hey, splitting lanes is the funk, man. I think it's the funk. It gets a little edgy. It gets a little edgy when you're going through.
Yeah.
As you guys are going through, seem like you wouldn't get a whole lot of resistance, but for the most part, I would say out in Arizona and California, the cages they understand the assignment.
Yeah.
And you're doing your thing, man. So I don't think it's that bad. I think it saves you time. I can't see a scenario riding in California, specifically Southern California, where you're not splitting lanes. Because you can't afford on those highways when there's that busy to have your feet on the ground. What y'all think?
No, you can't. If you put your feet on the ground, then stay on the ground.
Facts, you can't. Yeah, you can't, man. So we get up into Cali, we're doing our thing, and splitting lanes is a big thing. You know, it's a big thing. We get over to Santa Monica Pier. So, fellas, tell me what you're feeling when you see this. When we take this picture, what we're thinking about and how we're feeling.
I'm feeling good, man. Sense of accomplishment. Job well done.
Cornbread was the
I
first
was
time
like,
to Santa
yeah,
Monica
we made
Pier.
it.
Yeah.
They
Was
tried
this
to
the first
charge
time to
us for
Santa Monica?
parking. It was crazy.
Oh, we getting there. Don't worry about it. We got that. We got that one queued up. So when we get there, are you feeling, what's the feeling? What's the thought? Like, God damn. We just did some ridiculous stuff. And we did it together. What was the thought process? Or this ain't nothing for a G? Anybody can, I'm seeing if he's still mute. Okay.
Hey, Cornbread, the daggone rock star, Big Sarge. Once we got to the pier, they want to take pictures with Cornbread.
Oh, did he?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was a great feeling. Great feeling of accomplishment when we got there. Like I said, he's a rock star. He's a pretty talkative guy. So,
Right.
everybody want to take pictures with him. He got a couple of admirers out there. I can say admirers, but
Yeah.
he got some fans out there.
Yeah, because you got these crazy guys with Texas state tags. And matter of fact, this was at Santa Monica Pier, was it not?
Yeah, going to the park.
Yeah.
Let's see if we get the parking.
Hey, shout out to California with them prices.
$30. Can we just get one spot? We only park. Huh? $30. For two? For each bike? Yeah. We'll turn. How we get out?
$30 a bike? Heck no.
Hey, that's when things got real. They be like, yo, $30 for parking? Hey, y'all ain't remember what I said?
Yeah. He want $30 per bike for one stall. Nah.
I said, oh, that's when things got really real. hey, front brace, I got money, but I ain't got that kind of money.
Not to give away.
So that was right there.
Those prices was like highway robbery.
Yeah, so you were able to pull the bikes in front of the 1602 Ocean Avenue and take the pictures for free. Am I correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So for all my riders to get ready to make the ride, man, you can pay $30 parking. I wouldn't. Or you can pull a ride at 1602 Ocean Ave and take that picture right there in front of the pier sign, the moniker, and then you get your behind out of there. Is that fair?
That's fair.
Yeah. Oh boy, tried to hit y'all for what? $20 per bike in the same parking space. 30 per bike in the same
30
space.
per bike.
So $60 to put two bikes in the same place.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy. Hey, Texas boys ain't got money to spend like that. Am I correct?
I know, sir.
Hey,
Not a giveaway.
So let's do this, fellas. So here we are. Rider number 234, front brake, second time gold star. Rider number 356, Cornbread, that made it through successfully on this ride. Let's give him a Dom DeMarco real quick. So let's turn it in, fellas. The last segment, because I can't keep you all night. Let's go through the good, the bad, the ugly. And I'd like both of you guys to take a turn. I'm going to give the floor to you. And I want you guys to tell us your thoughts, the good, the bad, the ugly. And if somebody was coming behind you next week, what do they need to really know about this ride? So let's do it for you, Cornbread. Let's go first with you, if you don't mind. Brother, the floor is yours. Take your time. Let's get after it. I think there we go. Can you hear us? I think you got your mute on. Cornbread, if you can hear us, you got your mute on. Yeah, he has his mute on. Let's see. Okay, both of you guys got your mute on. Let's see what we can do here.
Cornbread, can you hear us?
Fellow.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, my brother. The floor is yours, man. The good, the
I can
bad,
hear you
the
now.
ugly.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. The floor is yours, brother. The good, the bad, the ugly of your ride. And what would you like riders to know about this particular ride that you made? Let's see. He's still on mute.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now. Go for it, my brother. The floor is yours. Okay, we having some problems with Cornbread. So front break, I'm gonna have you go first.
I lost you guys.
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me,
Can you hear
Sarge?
me?
Yeah, I can hear
you
everybody.
now.
We can hear you. Cornbread, the floor is yours. Go for it, brother.
I don't know what happened.
Okay, what I was saying. Okay, go ahead. You're good. He might be having some Wi-Fi issues, so I'm gonna let you go first, front break. The same questions I have for Cornbread, I'm gonna have for you. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go for it, and then we'll go ahead and get him back once we get everything squared away. Go for it, my guy.
All right, Sarge.
Can you hear me?
There we go.
Yeah, we can hear you, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. I'm gonna go ahead and mute him for right now. Go for it, front break.
All right, good. Hey, it was a good trip. It was good riding with Cornbread with my brother. The first long distance trip we did together. This was a good trip. No mechanical issues. The only thing that happened was leaving the pier. Somebody hit my mirror on the bike. We just went to a parking lot, fixed that real quick. So no issues with that. The bad thing for me is I had a cup holder, but I didn't put it on the bike. I was gonna use my Camelback, but the Camelback didn't work, so I ended up just throwing it away and just using the water bottle inside my jacket and my vest. That road rage thing in, I want to say, Louisiana going into Texas, that was crazy. But like I said, God bless the guy, that angel there that was in that Dodge truck to block and shield us from that guy. So that was cool. Just be aware, situational awareness. Traffic was going to traffic, so if you're not gonna ride the motorcycle express lane, just be prepared to sit still in traffic. Same thing going through Phoenix. We just jumped in the HOV lane and rode it out. But other than that, awesome trip. Awesome trip. Great time with Cornbread. Like you said, on the road is where bonds are made. So I really enjoyed it. Dude is funny as all get up, man. Just
All right, I'm back.
Nice.
I'm
I love it.
just couldn't have picked a better partner to ride with. So
Love it.
awesome, man. I appreciate him riding with me. It was like
Yeah.
I said, it was an awesome trip.
Awesome stuff. So Cornbread, I think we had a little technical difficulty, but we got you back. I'm gonna
Yes.
throw it at you, my brother. The good, the bad, the ugly. And what would you want riders to know about taking this epic ride that you guys took? The floor is yours, sir.
It was good. Just make sure you prepare for all elements of the weather. Plan your stops. Be safe. Make sure you got tools. Make sure you got a battery jumper. Make sure you're prepared. make sure you got your budget right, and make sure you got a good partner to ride with, and y'all just be safe.
There it is, my fellas. So what we think, man? If Sarge is getting ready for this, and everybody always get on me, everybody always get on me, Sarge, you always care about the money. Well, the Lucci is important.
Right.
So what would it take for Sarge to make a ride from Los Angeles, California to Jacksonville, Florida, or Jacksonville, Florida to Los Angeles, California? What do you think it was going to cost a guy like me to ride? What should I expect to have in pocket?
So this ride, Sarge, like I said, incident free, no issues. It ran me right around 1,500 with fuel stops, hotel rooms, eating, and then I had got the ESP plan on the bike just in case things happen, plus emergency credit card.
Right. So 1,500 pretty is pretty it's doable. It's not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous at all. If you got everything put together. What do you think, Corbett? Is that about the same for you?
Yeah, I with hotels, and since we shared a room, we split the cost.
It got
So
really low, right?
yeah, I spent probably about 1,200.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And that's very doable, man. That's if you're talking a cross country trip, if you paying anything, cornbread 1,200 is a blessing. That is that's rock star stuff. 1,500 is pretty cool. I always tell everybody 1,500 to $2,000, and then the bigger the crowd that you're going with, obviously there's a lot more things that you can share and those type of things. That's if nothing goes wrong. Is that fair, fellas?
oh yeah.
Now, if things go wrong, emergency credit card, homie, or have at least $5,000 in an emergency savings stash for yourself. Because when you get into Harley and things start to happen, things are gonna get ugly on you quick. Especially if you don't have a maintenance plan or extended service warranty and those type of things. But for these rides, they're not impossible for you guys to do. They're not impossible at all. Just if you have the bike maintenance, if you have a AAA, which is towing, if you have an extended service plan or an emergency credit card, like this gentleman said, for the most part, you're going to be okay, and you have good maintenance on the bike before you take off. Is that fair, gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you coming out here acting like Uncle Elroy, I'm telling you, you asking for it. What was I saying? Kevin Hart used to say, "You gonna learn today."
Yeah.
You gonna learn today.
You gonna learn today, homie. And ain't nobody playing no games with you. So obviously, you guys had no maintenance issues on the bike, right?
That's why I always do my services. I don't
That
just do a
part.
3-hole oil change.
That part. Inspect your motorcycle. Inspect your motorcycle. And that's at every and you guys tell me if man, Joe fan to my not cheap. Boy, stop. Joe, Joe, you spend thousands of dollars. Now, Joe, this ain't the equation for 48 states. If you don't have an ESP, you can pay the whole cost or more in just one repair. David Bell ain't lying to you. He putting you on game now. He putting you on game. You better, if you don't do the extended service plan, if you're not a mechanic yourself, if you don't have an emergency credit card, your life will be a nightmare on the road. It will be a nightmare if you're not ready. What y'all think, fellas?
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
You gotta have a plan.
AKA a drifter, he told you. Get that ESP, homie. And Kool-Aid, no, because Kool-Aid ride miles on miles on miles.
Yeah.
He ain't knocking, Kool-Aid, he ain't gonna let a year go by. He ain't knocking off 40 grand.
Yeah.
So if you that kind of, now let's say this, fellas, before we let you go. Now, if you ain't riding no more than the bypass from your neighborhood around the corner, you ride in your city, you good. You good. We ain't talking about, but if you're a yonder go-getter, if you crossing state lines and you crossing time zones, and like these gentlemen doing, you getting out there, you got to have those things. Those are important. these gentlemen, obviously, they did what they had to do. They made sure their maintenance was good to go. They made sure they had the merchant credit cards. They made sure they had all kind of ESPs. So it's in my opinion, the more prepared you are for a ride, the least amount of things happen to you. It just seems like this it seems like it's in the universe. When I'm prepared, very little to nothing happens. When I'm not prepared, the whole world comes to an end. Is that how you guys see it?
That's how I feel about it.
So get prepared, man, and do what you got to do. So, gentlemen, man, y'all did y'all thing, and I'm gonna just say this, brothers, because of y'all, we are gonna be better motorcycle riders, man. And I thank you guys for caring enough to share your ride with us. So for those who are out there that didn't hear me, Rider 234, man, front brake, Gold Star second award because he was too crazy. He didn't get enough the first time. He wanted to come back and get some more whipping. His Gold Star ride, Rider 356, Cornbread, both of them out of Unleash the Beast. Colleen Chapter, man, them boys, hey, take a bow, gentlemen. Y'all some bad boys, man, out there. Them boys in Texas ride their motorcycles. So let's give them a Don DeMarco. Here we go. Hey, gentlemen, thank you so much. It's been a blast this evening. And again, thank you. Y'all made it look way too easy. We know it was a lot of work. It was a lot of preparation. It was a lot of being prepared for the what ifs, man. But you guys look like true professionals out there on the road. And I mean that in every sense of the word, man. So thank you. So before I let you go, any last words that y'all want to share with the audience, man? Any social media, anything y'all got going on, please, let's take this time to go ahead and share it.
Hey, the last shout out, Big Sarge, shout out to the pit crew, wife and kids that helped and book the rooms and helped set up things for us as we was along the way. Shout out to Kool-Aid and the rest of the ULB for checking on us and everybody else that called and checked on us, make sure you tracked us along the way. We appreciate it.
Big shout out to you and Ms. D for everything y'all do for the Iron Elite Nation and the I-10 to the end ride. You made it easier for us to do it, and I just want to make sure you get the credit that's due to you. And shout out to everybody that, message us or hit us on the chat or send us some money for a drink. Just want to thank y'all.
Hey, thank you, brother. I'm humbled, man. Thank you so much. And I will pass that along to the wife. She does a lot. She's the operations officer to make this thing go, man. I'm just the face of the guy taking all the credit of all the hard work, but she's the engine, man, of all this stuff that makes it happen. But thank you, fellas. Thank you to the. Let's do this, man. We're gonna give applause to everybody. Let's do this. Right on.
What's up?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, we are the best us to make us. And people tell me sometimes, Sarge, you should get these particular companies, and Sarge, you should get. No, man, we are the rock stars on Iron Elite. We will do for us to make us the best thing that we can make us be. So with that being said, man, shout out to the Unleashed Beach Nation, man. I appreciate you guys, whether it's Kool-Aid, whether it's Turbeezy, whether it's Fumes, whether it's Cornbread, whether it's Front Brake. Thank you to all the fellas, man. Thank you for the whole Killeen, Texas get out. Because I got a bunch of riders there, other clubs in Killeen. I like the way Killeen's been getting down, bro. Y'all are riding motorcycles. That's on the strength. So I appreciate you fellas, man. I appreciate y'all for being on with us this evening. Any future rides y'all gonna be making, man? Anything else y'all gonna be doing?
Four Corners.
Are y'all working on it?
Yeah, we already talked about Four Corners, and then there's
out
another
there,
ride that our nation does, and it's open to anybody. It's a Route 66 gold badge, and you just got to get all the certain points along Route 66 from Illinois all the way down to Santa Monica.
I've seen it. Hey, what Cornbread is saying now, I'm just saying, for some that are watching right now, there's levels to this here thing. Hey, if you go do that ride, you got to be ready. Now, this grown folk stuff. This grown folk stuff. This ain't for Pooh Bears now. Get on your motorcycle, start working your paces out, get yourself prepared, man. Because if you're gonna be doing that Route 66, you're gonna be doing 4 corners, you're gonna be doing 10 to the end, you're gonna be doing True X or any of those other rides. Prepare yourself, man, because those miles are gonna make you pay for each and every mile. Is that fair, fellas?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, D Bell say do SCMA if you do Route 66. So more to that on the Iron League Facebook page, man, on the group page, man. But fellas, it's been a gas, man. I can't keep you guys, but I appreciate you guys and much love to you, brothers. Good night, good evening, man. Hey, shout out, and we will be talking again soon. DJ D Reddy says, congratulations, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Hey, fellas, one love. And keep it motorcycling, you dig?
Yeah.
Right on. Appreciate you, fellas. All right.
Yeah.
We'll catch you the next run. Take care, fellas. Hey, again, you have it, man. Riders 234. My man, front brake. Rider 356. Cornbread, man, just finished their ride and did their thing, man. It was a gas. These brothers made it look way too easy, man. They did their thing, and they were prepared. And I'm just telling anybody who makes the I-10 to the end, the cross-country ride, the more you watch the videos, the more you prepare yourself, the more you do your research, the more you have an extended service plan, the more you have a towing package, the more you have a wheel and tire package, the more you have on your credit card, the more you have on your equipment, your rain gear, your heated gear, and your bike ready to go, man, the easier it will be. Is it easy? No. Will it be easier? Yes, because if things happen, you're going to be prepared and ready. And I don't want to make no bones about it, man. We celebrate these riders and all the cool things that these guys are doing. And you know, guys come on, they're so successful in doing what they're doing. And I get it, man. It's like, it don't happen like that for everybody, Sarge. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But I'm telling you, if you prepare yourself, man, you mitigate so many risks. You do. Do your homework. Do your due diligence. Make yourself prepared. This is not something that you want to walk off into in a matter of a couple of days. As soon as you get your bike and say, hey, I want to go ahead and do a cross-country ride. No. You work yourself up to this thing. This is levels to this thing. At the end of the day, we want to encourage and we want to influence everybody to be safe. Get your motorcycle endorsement. Get your doggone insurance. Make sure you got a good running machine. Make sure you have a pit crew. Make sure that you got enough experience of riding your motorcycle and dealing with, because you're dealing with traffic, say, in Los Angeles. You're dealing with traffic in Houston. You're dealing with traffic in Jacksonville, Florida. You're dealing with all kinds of situations. You're dealing with the mountains. You're dealing with the desert. You're dealing with the rainy season. You're dealing with so much on this ride. And you're dealing with 3 time zones. Prepare yourself properly to execute this ride. And I'm telling you, if you do the right thing, you're going to have a successful ride. I can almost promise you that. If you do the wrong things, you're going to complicate your ride. And ultimately, we don't want anybody to have a complicated ride. We want everybody to be able to experience life behind the handlebars, riding across the country. For everybody who supports the program, man, shout out to you. Much love, much love. I appreciate you guys. And oh, by the way, man, I'm proud to say on Sarge Life and Motorcycling, the YouTube channel, man, we just went over 1 million views, man. So give yourself a Dom DeMarco. Let's do this, man. 1 million views, man. And I know some say, Sarge, that ain't much. Some people go over 10 million views. I get it. Respect. But for this platform, homegrown, mom and pop, 1 million views, man, that means the world to me. I'm so humble. It's because of people like you guys right there that are watching us, that are one short at a time, 1 minute at a time, that are giving us love, even that your day is so busy, your night is so busy. You guys are coming in and chiming in and saying, Sarge, we rock with the program. Sarge, we rock with what's going on. Thank you guys. 1 million views. It's insane in the membrane. And I can promise you this, if you keep rocking with us, I'm going to keep rocking with you, and we're going to build this thing. And I can't wait to get to the next million. So thank you guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. I'm so humbled by that, man. So on the Iron Elite podcast platform, man, we got the Iron Elite event coming up February the 7th. Man, we get ready to celebrate our Titans, man. Get ready to do our things. It's going to be a blast where we come together from all over the country in the month of February. February 7th, you see the flyer sitting here. And we're going to do our thing, man. Most people will be getting to Jacksonville Thursday night. They'll be meeting and greeting at the host hotel. We'll be having a great time on Friday and doing our thing and doing the mix and mingle and all kind of great activities. And Saturday, we'll be doing all kind of cool things and prizes and our shenanigans with the Slow Roll Championship. And we'll crown the 2026 Titan Award recipients, man. And this year, it's my man Highway Smiley from Los Angeles, California, and Cynthia Snacks, man, from the DFW area in Texas, Dallas-Fort Worth area in Texas, man. And these two ride their motorcycles. They inspire, they influence. They're great positive role models in our motorcycle riding community, man. So stand by for them, and you're going to be meeting some great people, great ladies, great guys who ride motorcycles. And they get a couple miles. And speaking of the guy who gets a couple miles, man, riding with K Solo, man. Y'all see him on the screen with the Riding with K Solo podcast, man. Y'all check him out on his podcast, his YouTube podcast, man. He's doing big things, celebrating the unsung heroes on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, he's doing doggone Trip Talk. And he's talking about some of the greatest motorcycle trips on the planet on his podcast, man. So y'all check him out, Riding with K Solo, the podcast. Y'all check us out at the Iron Elite event. Y'all check us out, man, on the Iron Elite group page, man. Facebook, Iron Elite Home of the Ground Pounders Reunion, Iron Elite Home of the Titan Award, man. And we're talking everything motorcycling, man. So I know it's football day, man. I know y'all got to get back. So we got to get back to our football day, man. Much love and respect. See you guys again soon. We do have riders that are getting ready to come up in the next few days, man. So y'all stand by for that. Shout out to my brothers, man, the Gold Wing brothers, man. They just finished up Ghost Rider and I think his name was Hot Wing, a Gold Wing, man. They just finished up. I apologize to the brothers, man, but they just finished up their I-10 to the end just a couple of days ago. So we'll be having them on the podcast here coming up soon. Next Monday, November the 10th. Next Monday, November 10th at 8 p.m., we'll have K9 MC with a sprinkle of Rare Breed MC Savannah, man. We have the K9 MC boys with Dollar from with Dollar from Rare Breed MC Savannah. We'll be talking about their I-10 to the end ride, man. It's gonna be a gas. November the 10th, man. Y'all stand by for that. 8 p.m. We're going in, man. So we got a lot coming up on the Iron Elite podcast platform. Y'all stand by. We're going to get it in. And, man, much love to everybody out there, man. In the meantime, in between time, y'all keep it motorcycling. You dig? Peace.
Solo's official ride to E in your 2025 Titan. Coming to you from Big Sarge's Iron Elite podcast. I'm going to need y'all to like, subscribe, and share. And tune in to stay abreast of all the latest Iron Elite news.